Look at that. There's a whole bunch of logs there. They're pine. I think I should do something about it. Let's do some cutting. Here we go. Because I have all this ambition today, I'm thinking, what can I do where I wouldn't have to go out there? Well, I could go and I could cut on the big log piles out there, the tree service would, which I could do, but it's still putting out there. My feet would end up being like 20 pounds a piece in about 5 minutes. Or I could go over here and I could help Mr. Cat out, and he's debarking right now. And I could cut these pine logs up because it's the only pine we have in the yard here. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it old man style. Yes, old man style, because I fit that category. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my weights back on my tractor because Bert took them off because he put the chipper on. And I am going to, I'll have the grapple on there. I'm going to pick these up and I'm going to hold them in the air with the grapple. I'm going to cut them old man style because there's just these 5 logs here. So I'm going to take them over here to this area, drop them right here, and then I'm going to bring a basket over, a IBC tote, because that's all the pine we have. I'm going to put them right into a tote, and I got my splitter right over here from the wood that I split yesterday, and I am going to split it and put it right into the tote. So like I said, old man style. So here we go. We're going to do some cutting and some splitting and some toterizing. I think I got everything set up. I'm going truly old man style here. I'm going to be cutting the logs from the grapple. So I'm going to do this kind of cutting. It'll be awesome. It's very slow because you got to cut a little bit, move your rounds, pick up another log, cut a little bit, and then once I get that all done, then I'll do the splitting. And so that's what's going to happen. But it'll be kind of nice. And I brought a tote over here, over to the side there. So as I split, I'm going to stack it right into the tote so that it's all nice and compact and organized, because that tote is it's a big one. And I think it should fit this. So it should fit about a face cord. That's about what I think is here. Maybe a little more, I don't know. All right, so I have decided to go full old man. I have my 562, which is an old man saw, which is what a lot of guys get because they want a bigger saw, but they don't want a little weedy saw. And this is probably as close as you can get. It's kind of right in between a big saw and a small saw. It's kind of a nice spot to be. go. The old man was at my door. He was knocking. I did not answer. I'm gonna hate getting old. You can't get anything done. It's like slow motion. Oh, it's so much faster just to cut. Pick it up, move it, drop it, pick it up, move it. It's just, I don't know. Okay, let's do some splitting. All right, so we got everything in place. I got the basket in place. I got the rounds that we just cut here. Got the splitter in place. I'm gonna split them. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stack them right in there. I've never stacked in a tote before. I don't really use totes other than for cookies for Bert for boiler wood. And I think Bert is stacked in the totes when he had all that pine we had out there. He stacked it just to kind of make use of the totes and have it so we can move them around. But I sold all that wood. I had a full semi-load at one time, and when I moved here to the farm, I was probably down to about a half a semi-load is what I would guess, so probably 6 full cords. Sold all that. It took 2 years, and I haven't bought any pine since then. I bought a whole semi-load at one time of white pine. We've kind of just get it once in a while when Bert does a job or if we get some tree service stuff. And there's a little bit here. It's going to put it into a tote. This will be ready by this middle of the summer. This pine will dry really fast. It's white pine and jack pine. And for the most part, I don't really advertise pine too much. I don't have too many people that ask for it, but I guess I'll have some. I wouldn't mind having on hand on a regular basis, maybe 2, 3 full cords. I know in Maine they sell a crap ton of pine for campfire wood because they got their minds right, because pine is fine. And there's nothing wrong with it, but in the Midwest here where we have so much hardwood, everybody just becomes wood snobs and they think they have to have oak for everything. Like on a birthday cake, they want oak, whatever. Okay, we're gonna split some wood. Look at that, a tote full of pine. It looks just fine, doesn't it? There was white pine and jack pine in here, mostly white pine. We filled the tote. Mike stopped in a little bit and helped, and I guess it's more than full. I heaped it up because that's how much wood there was. We even got a couple pieces down here. I covered up the splitter because I am done with it for today. And I have decided I don't want to be old, number one. Number two, I don't want to use totes. That took forever to do it like that. Slow, slow, slow. I don't know why you would want to put all your wood in totes, other than you can pick it up, move it around, and yeah, some guys know how to dump it pretty good and stuff like that, but I don't know, it just takes so much extra time to be all neat and organized and clean. I like the bins. Fill them up, be done. That's just me, but I'm weird that way. So that's all I got for you today, folks. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Right now, go watch all the other videos on my channel. There's almost 1,800 now. We're getting real close. It's a bunch. It's quite a few. See you tomorrow morning. Good night, Irene. To come in the barn. Anybody want to come in? Let's go. Everybody in. Everybody in.